The Intercontinental Championship Elimination Chamber match is going to be going down to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view on Sunday night, and this is going to be for the vacant Daniel Bryan Intercontinental Championship. Of course, Daniel Bryan had to vacate his title on Monday Night Raw a few weeks ago. He said that he just wasn't able to compete, and the Intercontinental Championship should not be on a guy that's being held down on the personal massage table or the I can't remember what the hell he actually said, but the title shouldn't be taken into the doctor's office each week trying to find out what's wrong with him. And so he left the belt inside of the ring for the fans and WWE to find out what to do with it. And much like last year when he vacated the WWE Championship, it was held up in the Money in the Bank. Having the Elimination Chamber match, trying to find who the new Intercontinental Championship, to my mind, honestly, is a very awesome way to find a new guy. You're going to be having, R-Truth in there, who has no clue what he's doing inside of this match if you ask him. You also have Sheamus, Wade Barrett, you have Ryback, Daniel Bryan, and Rusev. There is word on the town that Rusev is injured. He suffered an injury at the SmackDown tapings on Tuesday, and what they will do from there, I'm not sure. A lot of people think that Rusev and Ziggler were going to be going down as the last two in there. Of course, there's a feud that is taking place on Monday Night Raw with Rusev, basically telling Lana to hit the bricks, but now he wants her back. But Lana's now the new boy toy of Dolph Ziggler. They're making out. They're taking selfies. Rusev's trying to get Lana to come back to him, but wants Lana to admit that he made a mistake, or that she made a mistake, that she didn't say I quit, and that they should be together to go on and on. Honestly, in my mind, Wade Barrett, as the king at WWE, sort of already has his own gimmick with his own gold. When Macho Man Randy Savage was the Macho King, that seemed to be enough for him. Or, King Harley Race, King Haku. They would have matches against Hulk Hogan for the WWE Championship, but, they didn't need to have their own gold. So them being the Intercontinental Champion sort of would make it seem like the King wasn't that great of a thing to have. But although, that robe and crown don't really do it that much for me, but I guess it's working for Barrett. Sheamus is a guy that honestly, once he made his return after WrestleMania 31 on the Monday Night Raw with his new, face cornrows on his beard and his mohawk when he broke kicked Daniel Bryan, really seemed like he would be in the hunt to go after the Intercontinental Championship. Ryback is a guy that I've been rooting for ever since his interview with Chris Jericho. I think that Ryback is a guy definitely deserves to become a champion and really have a lot behind him, but I see him in that WWE Championship main event hunt more than anything else, and being the Intercontinental Champion would be a great accomplishment for his career, especially since he is a lifelong wrestling fan, and I bet he does hold some pride in the Intercontinental Championship. I just don't think that's the belt for him. Ziggler, to me, has been a lifer in the Intercontinental Championship zone, and I think, like everybody else, we're rooting for him to get higher and higher. The last Intercontinental Championship run for him really was supposed to be his monumental crowning achievement, and I think that maybe they had the idea to try and make that title worth something, and maybe the open challenges that Daniel Bryan and John Cena started for the United States in the Intercontinental Championship was something that they were going to start building to with Ziggler, but they weren't able to do it before he dropped the belt to build up the Survivor Series with the Authority stepping in and trying to punish everyone that was going to be teaming with Team Cena, and then Luke Harper won it, and I don't know, it just seemed like he was just the same old, same belt again, and Ziggler's the guy to me. I know there's only one championship with the WWE Championship, with them getting rid of the World Heavyweight title, and guys like Sheamus and guys like Ziggler are two guys that really took knocks from that, because they would be great guys to be that second-rung champion at the top, but not having that belt means there's only one spot, and as of right now, that's Seth Rollins' spot, and lots of guys fighting to get there. This is one way to climb your way back up to the top, by winning a match like this and showing your accomplishment and trying to move on to the main event. In this match, I'm going to be picking Sheamus to win the Intercontinental Championship. As a backup pick, I'd pick Wade Barrett, but we're going to have to see what goes down with that secret spot with Rusev and his injury. Who's going to replace him, and maybe that's a wild card to add into this, but just them, adding a wild card, and because they're a wild card, that's the guy that you pick to win, because nobody was really expecting that person to be in there. Maybe we'll get the return of the Honky Tonk Man.